In this video tutorial, we're going to talk about how visitors subscribe to your blog. So if you're new to blogging and you've created this website, and we've gone through the purposes of showing a demonstration in other videos on how you would add pages to the site, but eventually, of course, you want readers to come and read your content, and you can give them a couple of different ways in order to receive that content, that they don't necessarily always have to come back to your website. Sure, it's nice to have them on your website, but you want to let people have access to your content when, where, and how they want it, when it's on their own terms. It could be in the middle of the night, it could be via a mobile device, it could be when they're sitting at the desktop or eating lunch, breakfast, whatever. So give them multiple methods of getting to your content. It doesn't always have to be on your website. So a couple of things you can do. You can enable a way of having people provide their email address and subscribing in order to automatically receive each new blog post as it becomes available. Here's another example of a website that's a blog purely about marketing topics, and in this case we have a couple of different things. We have both text that people can subscribe to, and here we also have a podcast, which is just basically audio content that's downloaded through the feed. And we also have what we call an RSS news feed. The RSS feed is basically the backbone of your content distribution, to pushing the content out to other people. If your blog is set up properly, you would have an RSS feed, and the email subscription functions would typically use that RSS feed to pull the content in and deliver via email. iTunes or any kind of podcasting application which catches your content and sucks it down to the user's desktop would use your RSS feed. And even if you just click on it, you can see that the RSS feed is basically sort of a stripped down version of your website. You can integrate imagery into it, but mostly it's text. And it does link back to your site if you want, and you can embed advertising in there if you want, and you can embed functionality like referring to a friend or posting to some sort of social sharing tools. That all exists, and your hyperlinks will work as well. But the benefit of an RSS feed in this case might also be to allow someone to put your content, subscribe to it, and read it in an aggregator of RSS feeds. So there's some great applications like Google Reader or Blog Lines. There are a number of different applications that people use in order to read many RSS feeds all in one central browser view. Makes it easier for the viewer to read through a lot of different site content without actually visiting each single site, and they can sort of pick and choose what they want to read from a larger category of information. So the RSS feed is a delivery mechanism. It encapsulates your content, and it allows users to go in, suck your content in, and access it through whatever device that is most beneficial to them. Like I said, a blog reading application, reformatted for a mobile device, downloading it through some sort of software application like iTunes. It's all about giving the people the access to your content in a way that's convenient for them. And eventually, if they want to go and interact with you and comment, they'll definitely come back to your website in order to participate.